First, the Farmers Almanac, which is published by Geiger in Lewiston, is chock full of helpful information, including, of course, its 4 seasons of weather forecasts.
Each year, the Almanac also runs a recipe contest. So how does it go about picking a winner from all the entries? 207's Picky Kaiser asked that same question and is here with the answer. Hey, Peg.
Well, Rob and Sam, the folks at the Almanac went straight to the pros and enlisted the help of the students at the Lewiston Regional Technical Center's Green Ladle program. It is the morning of the Farmers Almanac recipe contest judging, and the students at the Green Ladle Culinary School are prepping the final 7 dishes that will go before the judges.
We have a balsamic vinegar honey dressing here. I'm gonna put it on top of the asparagus and I'm gonna mix it up a little bit.
I think mine's gonna win because I just have the finesse he doesn't. I'm kidding.
Peter Geiger, who publishes the Almanac, turns all the submissions he receives over to Chef Dan Karen.
Looking good, Harley. Nice job.
Who leads the Green Ladle program.
Okay, so we know it was cooked to 165, right?
This year, each recipe in the contest had to somehow feature at least 2 tablespoons of honey.
We're knowing this is being judged, so we're looking first, people eat with their eyes. What is it going to look like on a plate? So we look at that first. Then we look at the taste profile.
Recipes came in from 32 states and 4 countries. Students and staff at the Green Ladle worked to narrow the submissions down to the 7 best.
And that was some of the questions that we asked the students. So what do you think? How is that going to look? How is it going to hold up on a plate? How is it going to hold up for judging? Does it have texture? Does it have the eye appeal? So it really is. So they really had to meet this criteria. We compete a lot, as you know, but this is kind of a different kind of a competition because it's not their recipes, but are they making it well? And a great learning experience for them today is they have to speak to the judges and say, this is what I made. So it's just another soft skill for them to learn.
So I'll have you whisk 1 egg white, just like a pinch or 2 of cinnamon.
Is it a little bit more of a challenge for these students when they're making a recipe that's completely unfamiliar to them?
It's funny, if you listen to the students, like, Chef, I would have never made it this way. And I love hearing that too, but I said, today you've got to make it this way. It's like they have to represent that recipe.
While the judges begin to gather,
hey, temperature matters today. I want food starting to be brought out there in 5 minutes, folks. Start bringing out food. We're on a timeline. Let's roll.
the students put the final touches on their dishes and get ready to explain to the judges just what they'd created.
Just get all that in and then like let that cook down for a second, and that would get this in, and then reduce all of it.
Maxwell Hall graduated from the Green Ladle program 2 years ago. He is back for his 3rd year as a judge.
It's really fun to see like what kind of recipes people come in with. And I think the factor that I like the most is it's coming from homes, like people's families are sending these in, so there's a lot of personality between each recipe.
The 7 final recipes cover the range of courses: salad, main course, and desserts. The judges are evaluating flavor, creativity, and how the honey is used.
Usually what I'm looking for is the use of the ingredient, because it would be very hard to compare 2 different types of food.
I made apple honey waffles, and I made a toasted almond and pecan crostata.
Made the marinade, which included soy sauce, mirin.
The students stand at their station, each explaining their dish, how it was prepared, and the key ingredients. The judges ask questions and sample the dish, all the while taking notes and filling out a score sheet.
Each kind of flavor bounces off of each other really well. Yeah. Like the sweetness cuts back the acidity.
This really is about what students learn in school, and Dan and his team continue to find new ways to engage the students. This is certainly a hands-on experience as opposed to just making a meal to be served. Right. This is very much a part of a national publication, and they're going to see their work finally in the Almanac and online, and I'm just so excited about this thing. It's the best. It really is.
Dareem Chaliu made a chicken dish with breadcrumbs, garlic, and of course, plenty of honey.
It's got me nervous, even if it's not me competing. It still has me nervous, but I hope they like it. I actually made this the night before just to get a feel for it, and I thought it was really, really good. I really like the crust, the crunch, and the honey actually made it taste wonderful. Yeah. And then the chicken was juicy. Like it's the juiciest chicken I've ever had.
After sampling all of the dishes, the judges get down to business.
That was the easy part. Now the hard part is actually coming up with the top 3 items.
And we cannot tell you which recipe won. The winners of the contest are kept under wraps until the 2023 Almanac comes out this August. There are cash prizes to the top 3 winners, as well as the announcement of next year's contest and the specific ingredient that will be in that contest. And I know you're going to ask me if I got to sample all the dishes. And the answer is absolutely yes. Photographer Kirk Craddy and I got to sample everything, but we didn't have the hard job of judging. So it was really fun. Everything was really delicious. And you know, the judges are comparing desserts to main courses to salads to a breakfast dish. So it's really hard. So they're really looking to see how that honey came into each recipe. It was so much fun. The kids did great.
Apples and oranges
and honey.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Peg.